course, another team hasn't won a trophy for a long time. Tottenham, you know all about that. What do you make of what's going on at the moment?
Well, they're disappointing. There's no doubt about that. It's been a shocking season, and they could get out of trouble by winning that cup, whatever it's called. Not sure what
Europa League.
Europa League.
And that's a door into the Champions League. Is that realistic?
I don't think it should be a door into the Champions League, personally. No, I think the FA Cup winners should go into the Champions League, and then maybe people take the FA Cup more seriously again. So they get into the Champions League through that. It's a competition. Tottenham should be winning with that squad. At the start of the year, they were favourites. They'd still be looking at the teams in it. I don't see anybody in it that's top draw. We ain't, it's not like a Bayern Munich or a Real Madrid or anyone's. That you look through the thing, and they're all teams that are fifth or sixth in their leagues in other countries. So Tottenham have got the best squad in that. They should certainly, in my opinion, should go on and win it. Yeah. So hopefully they will.
And of course, Ange Postecoglou, he's constantly under the cosh, isn't he? He's under pressure with questions about his future. You never really faced that level of criticism, did you, at Spurs?
No, but I didn't finish 15th. I was never 15th. I was always there or thereabouts, top four. So he's obviously, they've not performed this year, have they? It's been a terrible season for him. I like Ange. I want to see him do well. I like to see him win this cup. If he does that, it'll give him time next year to hopefully do better in the league and in the other competitions. If he doesn't, I'm sure he'll come under severe pressure. Not that I want to see that for sure, but it will happen.
And just finally, Daniel Levy's a man you know well. Again, the fans have started protesting about him. What would he look back at, however long he's at Tottenham, what will you look back on as Daniel Levy sort of
He's done a fantastic job. What can he do? They've spent money. He's built a fantastic stadium, incredible training ground. It's all there. They've spent money on the team. They've gone out and spent. Have a look. They've all been bought. The right back's been bought. The left back was bought. The two centre halves were bought. The goalkeeper, the midfield player. They've all spent. They're all big money players. Solanke was 60 million. They've not spent. They've spent money. Unfortunately, it's not worked out with them. The recruitment, maybe has been not great or whatever in certain cases. But they've still got a squad there, really, that should be challenging. I looked at their squad at the start of the year. I said their search to finish top four. That's where I looked at. But they've had injuries and whatever. And they're nowhere near top four, unfortunately. But winning this cup would hide a multitude of sins, really, if they could do it.
Be a manager back in the dugout. How's it feel?
Yeah, looking forward to it. I love it. I love being around good ex-players, or I enjoy it. It's great to see them have the banter. We tell a few stories, have a laugh, and then we get down to the serious stuff of trying to win a football match. So, I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait.
You're doing the southern team. Robbie Fowler's managing the northern team. First question I have to ask: who gets Jamie?
Oh, he ain't capable. No, he's just had a knee replacement. I think his knees he had 9 operations on his knee when he was playing. So, and now he's just had a new knee fitted. I think so. He's definitely not in shape to play, unfortunately.
But you've got some great players you can pick on. Who are the sort of names we can expect to see from the southern?
I'm hoping to drag Paulo Di Canio out of retirement. He'd be fantastic to have him back here because he played here as well as being, fantastic for me at West Ham. He played at Charlton as well, so I'd love to get Paulo to come and play. And when I saw him last year, he still looked as fit as a fiddle. So I watched a programme the other day, Premier League icons, Paulo Di Canio. My God, the goals he scored were out of this world. People like Zola, I love to get Zola here to play. He'd be great, wouldn't he? There's loads of great players around. I'm not sure about the old West Ham lads who we can dig out. Maybe Mark Noble might play, a legend at West Ham. He'd be fantastic. Jack Wilshere would be still a good player. Jack's played in Soccer Aid a few times. He'd be a good player still. So we'll go through all the names. I'm sure we come up with a good team.
You just mentioned Paulo. I remember I was at that game against Bradford.
Yeah.
When he wanted to come off. Talk us through that one.
Well, he'd had 3 penalties turned down. I actually watched that game not so long ago on Sky, and all 3 were penalties, and the referee turned them all down. He obviously didn't like Paulo Di Canio, and then the fault when he came and sat in front of me. He said, "I don't play no more." The referee, He sat on the floor in front of me with his legs crossed. We were getting beat by Bradford, and I'm telling him, "Paulo, get up, Paulo. We're getting beat here. Get up, come on, stop." In so many words, and he finally got up and off he went and scored a goal. Then he got the penalty where him and Frank was the penalty taker, and Paulo was pulling the ball off him, and he ran up and scored the penalty. He was a genius. What a footballer, my God. I loved him, I really did. He was a challenge to me every day, and we had good days, bad days, where he'd come in a bad mood and he could make life difficult. But I just loved him as he was so professional, the way he lived, the way he trained, and how skilled, the ability he had it was incredible. He was superb.